Ever found yourself online suddenly surrounded by people shouting Gabagool or dropping random Italian words into every conversation, even if they're not Italian at all? And then, out of nowhere, everyone's waving their hands like they're auditioning for a Scorsese film, tossing around phrases from mob movies and acting like they just stepped out of Little Italy. Welcome to the wild, hilarious world of Italian brain rot. Don't worry, it's not a real medical condition, unless you count uncontrollable laughter at videos of nanas wielding wooden spoons, or the urge to mimic their cooking, as symptoms. It's all about the joy of exaggeration and the comfort of shared jokes. Italian brain rot is a meme-fueled universe where Italian-American stereotypes are dialed up to 11 for maximum comedic effect. It's a place where accents are thicker, gestures are bigger, and every meal is a family event, even if it's just a meme. Think of it as the internet's version of junk food, silly, addictive, and impossible to resist. You know it's not good for you, but you just can't help coming back for more, scrolling through endless clips and inside jokes. It's a digital fever dream where everyone's a character from The Sopranos, but filtered through Gen Z's TikTok lens. The jokes are simple, the accents are fake, and the references are layered with irony and nostalgia for a culture many only know through pop culture. The fun is pure escapism, a way to bond with friends, laugh at the absurdity, and forget about real life for a while. It's about community, connection, and letting loose. For a generation drowning in information overload and constant anxiety, this is garlic-scented relief. It's a way to decompress, to find comfort in the familiar, and to laugh at something that feels both universal and oddly specific. We're about to dive into how Italian brain rot started, what keeps it going, and why it's become Gen Z's favorite online inside joke, spreading faster than you can say, bada bing. So grab a cannoli, settle in, and get ready for a deep dive into the world of Italian brain rot, where the memes are spicy, the jokes are cheesy, and everyone's invited to the table. Italian brain rot didn't start with a single viral video. It simmered on TikTok, picking up steam in 2022 and 2023. What began as a handful of quirky uploads soon became a digital wildfire, spreading across the platform as more users joined in on the fun. The phenomenon was less about a single moment and more about a slow, collective buildup, as TikTok's unique culture of remixing and riffing on trends took hold. The platform's algorithm started pushing videos with a very specific, surreal brand of Italian-American humor. These videos were instantly recognizable, loud, exaggerated, and packed with references that only made sense if you were in on the joke. TikTok's For You page became a playground for this new wave of content, amplifying the trend to millions. It wasn't about authenticity, it was about building a shared, absurd language. Users riffed on each other's jokes, creating a sense of community through in-jokes, catchphrases, and playful exaggeration. The comment sections became a breeding ground for even more memes, as viewers competed to come up with the funniest responses. Early on, creators like at Lionfield Music primed the feed with Italian food jokes, but things got weirder fast. As more creators jumped in, the humor evolved, moving from simple pasta gags to increasingly surreal and layered references that only made sense within the TikTok ecosystem. Soon, TikTok was flooded with sounds like Mamma Mia and mobster catchphrases letting anyone join in. These audio clips became the backbone of the trend, making it easy for users to remix, parody, or exaggerate Italian stereotypes in endlessly creative ways. The trend exploded when users invented their own over-the-top characters like Tico, the tracksuit-wearing, accent-heavy Italian guy. These characters became recurring stars, each with their own quirks and catchphrases, fueling a cycle of imitation and escalation that kept the trend fresh. Suddenly, it wasn't just about sounds, it was about world-building, with recurring jokes and characters. Entire storylines emerged, with creators collaborating across videos to build a shared universe of absurd Italian tropes and inside jokes. The meme absorbed everything from Fortnite to deep-fried pasta images, growing more nonsensical by the day. TikTokers mashed up gaming, food, and pop culture, creating a bizarre, ever-shifting landscape that was impossible to predict but endlessly entertaining. Italian brain rot became a collaborative, ever-evolving inside joke, bigger and stranger with every new video. Each creator added their own twist, and the trend snowballed as more people joined in, making it feel like a living, breathing internet organism. That's how a few silly sounds turned into a full-blown cultural phenomenon, one that blurred the lines between meme, performance, and community, and show just how powerful TikTok's remix culture can be. To truly catch Italian brain rot, you have to immerse yourself in its language, literally and figuratively. It's not just about speaking Italian but about picking up the slang, the memes, and the exaggerated way words are tossed around online. The Holy Trinity, Gabagool, mozzarella, and rigatoni are more than just foods. They're cultural icons, always pronounced with a cartoonish, over-the-top flair that's half homage, half inside joke. These words become punchlines, shorthand for a whole world of humor. Just saying them out loud can spark laughter because everyone's in on the joke. Visually, it's a parade of tracksuits, chunky gold chains, and those unmistakable dramatic hand gestures. Imagine a mob movie parody colliding with TikTok chaos and you're halfway there. The iconic Italian hand gesture is everywhere. Memes, video games, even emojis. It's a universal symbol for I'm being extra Italian right now. And then there's the Nonna, a recurring legend in this universe. She's part chef, part enforcer, always ready with a wooden spoon and a sharp word, the heart and soul of every skit. Skits often revolve around impressing or surviving Nonna, with family dynamics dialed up to 11. She's the boss, the judge, and the ultimate meme queen. The randomness is essential. One day it's what dog breeds order at an Italian restaurant. The next it's Pokemon reimagined as mobsters. The humor is wild, unpredictable, and always fresh. Italian brain rot thrives on mashups and crossovers, borrowing from every corner of the internet. Pop culture, gaming, even viral trends from other countries. It's a living, breathing meme ecosystem, always mutating, always weird, and always a step ahead of the mainstream. If you get the joke, you're instantly part of the club, a secret society bound by pasta, memes, and a love for the absurd. If not, you're just watching people yell about pasta and wave their hands, wondering what on earth you've stumbled into. Every trend has its breakout moments, and Italian brain rot is no exception. The How Italians Do Things format went viral, mundane tasks, but with maximum Italian flair and drama. The Italian man discovered meme turned random videos into collaborative jokes with fake names and wild backstories. The NPC trend took it further. Creators acted like Italian video game characters, repeating catchphrases for laughs. Legendary soundbites, like a man yelling, "It's a chicken parm," became the soundtrack for everything. These moments, built on repetition and absurdity, turned Italian brain rot into a self-sustaining internet culture. Suddenly, everyone wanted in on the joke. Italian brain rot runs on stereotypes, but with a twist. It's not about mocking real Italian Americans, it's about parodying the caricature itself. The jokes are so exaggerated they become absurd rather than offensive. Creators, many of them Italian themselves, use the meme to poke fun at media portrayals, not real people. The tracksuits, the yelling, the obsession with food, it's all a hyperbolic in-joke. By pushing cliches to the extreme, the trend exposes how silly they really are. Gen Z's irony and media savvy shine through. They know the difference between mockery and playful parody. Italian brain rot is a commentary on how movies and TV have shaped our ideas of Italianness. The stereotypes aren't the punchline, they're the setup for something much weirder and more interesting. It's a way to reclaim and defang old tropes, turning them into communal comedy. In this world, everyone's in on the joke. Why does Gen Z love Italian brain rot? It's more than just the jokes. It's digital escapism, a goofy universe far from real-world stress. No critical thinking required, just pure, unfiltered silliness. Anyone can join in. All you need is a phone and a willingness to be ridiculous. This participatory culture creates a global inside joke connecting millions. The humor is perfectly Gen Z surreal, random, and anti-logical. The punchline is often that there is no punchline, just chaos. Nostalgia plays a role too. Tracksuits, mob movie vibes, and 90s references create a fake past that feels comforting. By parodying this media-filtered era, Gen Z finds both irony and connection. Italian brain rot is a way to laugh at a world that never really existed but feels oddly familiar. It's comfort food for the digital age, and everyone's invited to the table. Like all trends, Italian brain rot will fade, but its impact will stick around. It's a masterclass in meme making, simple ingredients, global reach. The trend proved that collaborative, absurd, low-effort humor can become internet folklore. Italian brain rot celebrates authenticity, or at least authentic silliness. It's a case study in how Gen Z reclaims and exaggerates stereotypes, turning them into affectionate satire. The line between laughing with and laughing at is clear here, and that's what makes it work. In the end, Italian brainrot is digital comfort food, a reminder that sometimes the best thing online is just a loud, joyous shout of Gabagool. The marinara may fade, but the memory of this chaotic, hilarious trend will linger.